Hi, this is Tim Pregon, and it is Sunday, August 16th, 2026. I want to give my Sunday report out a little bit earlier today. Usually I try to get it done in the evening for the week, but we do have a chance for some severe weather here later this afternoon and this evening across the area. So just wanted to bring this up early. And first, take a look here. This is the Storm Prediction Center. They upgraded our area here to a slight risk, basically from Columbia right through the heart of the metro and then off to the east into the Ohio Valley. So this is the best chance for the severe weather today in the yellow, and it's mainly wind this time of year. There might be a little hail. Some of the models do have some pretty strong storms coming through here in the late afternoon, evening. The HRRR coming in right now has some pretty good storms here, and so does both of the NAMs. So it's something we're going to have to watch. Again, the main effect is going to be some wind here later this afternoon and this evening. So first, we're going to take a look at the satellite. Here's St. Louis right here. Here's Kansas City. Chicago's up here. And you can see this blow up of thunderstorms up here across northeast Missouri into west central Illinois. This is going to stay off to the east here, but you can see this outflow boundary that it's leaving right here, right along here north of 70. I think that is going to be the firing point here later this afternoon as this little spin here, this little short wave comes across and interacts with that. And I think we're going to see some showers and thunderstorms basically fire up along and south of 70 here after about 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon, and then roll through the area here as we head to the evening. And so the models are pretty much showing that too. This is the HRR. This is fresh off the presses here. It's actually not even complete in its run. This is the noon run. So this is what's happening here. So here's St. Louis, Kansas City, and Chicago. You can see this band of storms up here across west central Illinois. This will move off to the east, and we'll start seeing some new development here later this afternoon. So let's take this along. This is about 1 o'clock this afternoon, and as we continue to go, here they start firing. This is about 5 or 6 o'clock, and then as we head into the evening hours, you can see it getting going here, right along and south of 70. That's where the boundary's setting up, and then it moves through the metro area here early this evening, and could have a couple rounds of storms. So these could pack a punch. If you look at the storm tops, I was just looking at this. I thought this was interesting. As these things develop, you can see these tops here. This is right here. This is in Washington County. Just, it's not the exact spot where it's going to be, but some of these storms are over 50,000 feet. That's 10 miles up. So these storms could pack a punch. They could bring down some good wind with it. And if you get tops that high, there is a hail potential. I would think maybe quarter at best, but that's something we'll have to watch here early this evening across the metro. So that was the HRR. Next, this is the NAM here this evening. This is noon. And then as we head throughout later this afternoon here, St. Louis, you can kind of see it pop it up right there. Some good strong storms, a little bit further north than what the HRR is. And I do think that is a little bit too far north. I think it's probably going to be further south here, but it does show the potential for some strong storms here as we head throughout the evening. And then the NAM 3 also is the same. This is about noon. You can see here. It really doesn't have much going on here, so it doesn't have a good handle on the start with this shower and thunderstorm activity that's going across west central Illinois. So, but it does have the boundary. You can see here the wind's coming up here. The boundary setting up right about here on the NAM 3. And you'll see it develop some storms right along that boundary right through here. This is about 6 o'clock. Okay. And then as we head throughout the evening, you can see it get going. And throughout the evening hours, so they see rounds of showers and thunderstorms. The precipitable water numbers are above 2 today. So these could be efficient rainmakers. I think the good thing is that these things will be moving along. So I think you might see some spots where we see an inch or two, but I think the storm's moving fast enough that I think any flash flooding would be localized throughout the evening hours here. Okay. Next is this is the sounding. This is off the wrap. I thought this was probably the best sounding I could find out there because temperatures, other soundings have temperatures getting well up in the 90s today, but we had that cloud cover earlier, and it does look like the sun is really coming out now, so it should get more unstable. And this got temperatures in the upper 80s, but you can see a lot of cape up through here. It even has a slight tornado chance as we turn these winds from the southwest to the west. I think the tornado chance is minimal, but can't rule it out. and you can see the precipitable waters here in the twos. Down Cape is over 12. That's a good indication of strong winds. So that's something we'll have to watch here as we head throughout later this afternoon. Again, the timing around the area is probably going to be about 4 or 5 o'clock to about 8, 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock this evening. So that's the time that we need to keep an eye on. Next, this is the GFS. So after today, that front that's pushing through here is going to break this heat. And it looks like we're going to be out of the heat for a while. Looks like we're going to be getting up in the northwest flow here. This is the GFS. This is the upper level of vorticity. And this is right now. And this is St. Louis, Chicago, Kansas City. And here's our short wave today. You see that coming on through here. And then that moves through here this evening. And then we can see this is the bubble ridge of the high pressure that's hot. And then you'll see this thing break down and work its way to the west as we head throughout the time frame here. But including in that, though, we're going to be in this northwest flow, and we're going to have these waves in the northwest flow. So we're going to have a couple other chances for some showers and thunderstorms this week. I think Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, then Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And nighttime thunderstorms can be prolific rainmakers. And if you look at the NAM here, or the GFS here, you can see this first short wave here overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday. And then the next one comes in right on its heels here. This is Wednesday night into Thursday. So those move through. And then after that, it looks like the door opens up with this big low pressure here going across Hudson Bay. This is going to bring in some much cooler weather for the last half of the week and into the weekend. So if you're going to the BMW Championship out there at Belle Reve this weekend, temperatures are going to be in the 80s, lows in the 60s. So it really looks nice this weekend coming up. So that's something to look forward to. But as we head throughout the week, I just wanted to show you this is the GFS. Let's take it through the time here. It does have the showers and thunderstorms here this evening. And then this will be the storms here on Tuesday night. You can see it rolling through here. This is Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, right along central Missouri. That moves off to the east. And then Wednesday night into Thursday morning, a repeat. And that moves right through us. And then it moves off to the east. And then we got this high pressure over here. And you're going to see this easterly flow around the high. The hot air is going to be back out through here. So that's going to set the stage for a really nice weekend. So hopefully we can get out and enjoy that. But just another thing, one more. This is the precipitable water. And just to kind of show you the threat for heavy rain, maybe Tuesday night and again Wednesday night or overnight into the early morning hours. Precipitable waters in the yellow are 2 inches over. That's very high. And those are the big rainmaker type precipitable water numbers. And you can see here this afternoon, we got them right over us. So there could be some good rainmakers today with the severe weather chance. And then we'll move off to the east. Then we get a little bit drier here in the Monday into Tuesday. But as we head into Tuesday night, you can see this precipitable water kicking up again, and the low level jet's going to be kicking in. So there's going to be a possibility for some excessive rain in this area Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And then again, Wednesday night into Thursday morning, you can really see the precipitable water kicking in again. And then it moves off to the east. And then it sets the stage for the nice weekend. So overall summary, severe chance later today into this evening, mainly wind. And then we have a heavy rain threat possible. I'm not going to say it's going to happen. Still way too early. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Then the weekend's looking great. So thanks for watching, and keep an eye to the sky today and enjoy the weather. Thanks for watching.